division, weighing in officially at 135 pounds. This Olympic silver medalist, now as a professional, has a perfect record consisting of 23 fights, 23 victories, including 11 wins by knockout. He's a three-division, three-time world champion from Newark, New Jersey, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the defending world champion. He wears maroon with blue and gold, limit of 135 pounds, bang on. His professional record, also a perfect one. 16 fights, 16 victories, 12 of them coming by way of knockout. Hard-hitting Honduran 2016 Olympian is widely recognized as one of the best active fighters on the planet. Tonight, this 2020 Fighter of the Year makes his 7th appearance right here at Madison Square Garden, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, USA. Is the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez!
And right now,
oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand. Pinpoint.
This fight isn't about who swings the heaviest punches. It's about who slowly creeps into the opponent's head and stays there. Teofimo Lopez storms into the ring with chaos, emotion, and fearless confidence burning in his chest, while Shakur Stevenson walks in calm, disciplined, and sharp, moving with quiet, surgical precision. One fighter looks to drag mistakes into the open. The other wants to erase them before they ever exist. Styles like this don't just make fights. They carve moments that shape entire careers. Fans are split because this matchup whispers a dangerous question. Can raw intensity shatter elite boxing intelligence? Or will patience and control finally expose recklessness at the highest level? Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson stands as two completely opposite philosophies of boxing colliding. Lopez thrives when everything is fast, unpredictable, and emotionally charged. He feeds on pressure and trusts his power to end any fight without warning. Stevenson, on the other hand, is built on structure, defense, and flawless positioning. He wins by stripping opponents of their strengths and forcing frustration to take over. This isn't just a display of skill. It's a battle of discipline against impulse, control against aggression, and strategy against instinct. Whoever wins this fight doesn't just take a victory. Joe Rogan stood silent watching explosive training footage as Shakur Stevenson revealed elite punching mastery, lightning-fast hand speed, surgical precision, and championship-level dominance.
He even does it with his right hand, which is not his power punch.
And it still
his
was
power
130?
punch is his left hook. His left hook is what he knocks out everybody with. But it might be that his left hook is faster and it's a better weapon because it's in the front, and his right hand is more powerful, but he just doesn't land it as often that way. Did you find it?
This evolution in Stevenson's training hints at a transformation. Already elite defensively, his new focus on explosive combinations unveils a fighter, more relentless, shocking Stevenson crafted to control fights and ignite pay-per-view excitement. Terence Crawford, respected mentor, close friend, and elite pound-for-pound superstar, has stepped in with Stevenson for intense training sessions during build-up to the massive clash against Lopez. Cameras captured Stevenson sparring and drilling alongside Crawford, sharpening precision, power, and ring IQ while settling at 140 pounds for the high-stakes title challenge looming globally ahead.
With the phone in my hand.
Stevenson's camp prioritizes elite accuracy over raw volume, honing timing, distance control, and intensity so each punch delivers impact. He adapts instantly, reads opponents live, and executes with discipline, never wasteful. Subtle head movement lets him slip shots by inches, remain composed, perfectly positioned, and ready to counter with precise efficiency and champion-level intelligence mindset.
Say he about to violate, you about to see. Up. He gonna think he gonna think the referee hitting him in that bitch. Champ gonna just be hitting him all day long. Bop, bop, bop. He gonna be steady coming. Oh, he tough. But we gonna hit him with all that good shit. We gonna be ready for his ass. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, will I make you good?
Stevenson thrives on elite timing, keen anticipation, and lightning-fast counters, making clean punches a rare sight. Lopez, by contrast, wields calculated pressure, commanding range on the front foot, never rushing, selectively landing high-percentage shots with patience and precision dominance.
And Teo style, even if he's on his front foot, he doesn't commit to a lot of punches on the front foot, but he can fight that way. Shakur almost exclusively wants to go defense to offense versus leading the exchange. So I don't know, not to say Shakur will be on the back foot the whole time. That's not necessarily how I see the fight going, but I don't know if this is going to be like a knockdown, drag him out type of thing. I think we're going to get a defensive.
Stevenson excels in timing, keen readiness, and explosive counterattacks, leaving opponents off balance and rarely connecting clean. Lopez thrives on steady pressure, measured offense, controlling distance, and selective precision shots, moving forward with confidence, avoiding reckless swings or wasted energy. Equally vital is Stevenson's choice of strikes, sidestepping wild bursts, patiently seeking prime openings, launching exact counters that disrupt rhythm, dictate pace, and halt opponents' momentum. Hey, Shakur Stevenson is grinding relentlessly while preparing for his monument.
Honestly, I think like styles-wise, I think that Zepeda's style is the style that's supposed to give me the most trouble. Like guys that box and give me time to think is the guys that's gonna have a fit with me all night. But the guys who press me and put me against some ropes and throw a million punches, that's the style that's supposed to give me trouble. So I went out there and I prevailed against that style, and now I'm fighting against a boxer, which for me, it just makes it more fun. I don't have to deal with a guy that's trying to like wear me down so much.
Right. Mental showdown against Teofimo Lopez. Inside camp, Stevenson pushes limits daily, conditioning his body, focusing his mind, and adjusting to the new weight with care. He hones footwork, timing, and defense to offset Lopez's raw power and constant pressure. Top-level sparring partners populate the gym, including sessions with pound-for-pound star Terence Crawford to mimic fight night chaos. Supplemental strength work enhances punch force and resilience. Stevenson even gave up holidays, choosing discipline over ease. Fully focused, physically sharp and mentally locked, his commitment signals a champion's mindset set on conquering the defining battle of his career on the world stage.
Is win.
Stevenson is portrayed as a thoughtful defense-first strategist who wears opponents down mentally by dismantling plans and forcing constant adjustments. His exceptional timing, keen foresight, and blazing counters make clean hits rare and frustration unavoidable. Lopez offers contrast with measured pressure style, controlling the center, dictating tempo, and picking shots with patience and accuracy. Clemens predicts their clash will be a cerebral chess match where focus, flexibility, and tactical smarts determine the result, not brute force, reckless attacks, or highlight reel knockouts. Fans should anticipate suspense and strategic brilliance.
Let's fight.
Unlike most fighters who cautiously rise through a new division, Stevenson boldly bypassed tune-up bouts to pursue championship glory immediately, showing total conviction he belongs among pound-for-pound elites across multiple weights. Meanwhile, Lopez's recent stint at 140 pounds has fueled debate, with analysts noting decision wins over highlight reel knockouts and questioning his fear factor. Still, Lopez carries elite credentials, marquee victories, and proven title experience, making him a dangerous, marketable, high-stakes challenger for anyone, particularly in newcomer testing perilous, lucrative waters before fans chasing top-tier pay-per-view thrills.
Him to fight the same way versus Teofimo Lopez. I really don't. And I think people are looking at the Zepeda fight and going, yeah, that's Shakur we want. And I don't want to say he's going to disappoint people, but he will not fight that way with Teo. He won't. And Teo won't fight the same way William Zepeda did. They'll both be very measured. I think it'll be a very slow-paced, low-output fight. I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. I could see maybe they go to war or something, but we're talking about styles making fights, and Teo's style, even if he's on his front foot, he doesn't commit to a lot of punches on the front foot, but he can fight that way. Shakur almost exclusively wants to go defense to offense versus leading the exchange. So I don't know. Not to say Shakur will be on the back foot the whole time. That's not necessarily how I see the fight going, but I don't know if this is going to be like a knockdown, drag him out type of thing. I think we're going to get a defensive.
Shakur Stevenson enters undefeated at 24-0, boasting 11 knockouts along with multiple lightweight world titles. His accuracy, footwork, and southpaw stance make him a tactical puzzle. Teofimo Lopez stands 22-1 with 13 knockouts and DBO light welterweight champion, thriving on flair and excitement, merging classic combinations with modern athleticism. After unifying lightweight belts, he commands top pay for marquee fights. This clash isn't just about money. It's about legacy, adaptability, and proving who belongs in boxing's brightest spotlight. Fans should expect intensity, inventiveness, and strategic brilliance as two elite fighters meet in a high-stakes, unmissable showdown.
I heard you was the one that wanted to fight, right?
Yeah. I actually set this fight up, and I honestly did it because I wanted to push myself. I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level, and I feel like, well, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be a tough session, so I'm ready.
Who were some of the other options you had?
Lamar Roach.
That would have been a real good fight, man. But I mean, Teo, he's a bigger name though, so I see why you went with him.
Yeah, bigger name, and also he got the more accolades. He's been undisputed before. He's won belts at 35, won belts at 30, at 40. So he's more accomplished. So I know that would be a better name on my resume.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that this is gonna be a tough fight for you.
I mean, they absolutely right to have their opinion. I already know this guy's good. I done came up in the amateurs with him.
Eddie Hearn dubs the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson bout the ultimate showdown boxing has been waiting for. Both fighters sit at the peak of their powers, bringing contrasting yet equally mesmerizing skills. Stevenson's precise technique, relentless discipline, and sharp ring IQ make him a fearsome challenge. Facing Lopez's raw 140-pound strength, Lopez, explosive and unpredictable, thrives on his athletic flair and unconventional approach. Hine highlights this battle of brains versus brute force. Fans are promised a thrilling spectacle. Anticipate swings of momentum, pinpoint accuracy, and peak skill. An unforgettable showcase of talent, intelligence, and pure fight night exhilaration today in boxing.
Of course, I'm talking about Shakur.
For Bill.
For me.
Ooh, we didn't get into Shakur.
Oh, yeah, I want to see like entertainment, and then pay the man for that entertainment.
Well,
you know,
I got that.
I give it all different kind of traits of skills. I mean, even Andre Ward, someone that's like an analyst, like a perfectionist in boxing, like his IQ is high. He was even the commentator, like he was surprised how I did that jab where it was like a Superman punch to Josh Taylor, a guy that's undisputed and everything, and just made it look so easy. I bring so many things. I even brought a George Foreman combination now because that's everything. Everything is everything. Like I go back in time because that's where my future is at. And so like for as far as like retirement and stuff, honestly, man, it's up to the network.
Veteran analyst Teddy Atlas praised Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez for taking daring, high-stakes fights that many top boxers shy away from. In today's boxing world, protecting records, chasing easy defenses, or postponing tough matchups for money is normal. Stevenson and Lopez reject shortcuts, facing each other at a higher weight class. Fully aware of the risks, their bravery shows confidence, skill, and a fierce competitive spirit rooted in boxing's history. By stepping into the ring, they honor the sport and excite fans eager to witness the finest fighters challenge one another without compromise.
He's massively underrated in terms of his achievements and his ability. Everyone in boxing knows how good Shakur is. He is pound for pound, top 5 in terms of quality. But look at the achievements of the young man. At 28 years of age, he's already a 3-division world champion. This is to become a 4-division world champion. Quite remarkable. And Teofimo always rises to the occasion. Sometimes you see a little bit of a lackluster performance when he's not motivated, when there isn't kind of any legacy on the line. This is different. This is a sold-out Madison Square Garden between two of the elite fighters of our generation. And the best thing about this fight is...
He points out that while Stevenson versus Lopez promises elite scale, it may not serve non-stop fireworks. Boxing fans often separate technically brilliant bouts from those overflowing with action. Stevenson's recent display against Robson showed his versatility, smoothly shifting between inside and outside fighting, merging defensive mastery with measured aggression. He dictates distance, counters with precision, and adapts to opponents effortlessly, holding control throughout. Even if it's not an unending slugfest, this clash ensures intelligent, top-tier boxing, highlighting strategy, accuracy, and flexibility, rewarding fans who savor tactical genius and the artistry of the sweet science at its highest.
Teofimo at certain spots, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up, and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this going to be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. 2 skillful fighters, 2 talented fighters, 2 fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete.
When the fight ends, boxing fans won't just wonder who won. They'll ask which style truly defines modern boxing. Did Teofimo's fire and conviction overpower technical mastery? Or did Shakur's discipline and defense completely silence chaos? This clash could change how fighters face elite competition. One outcome might pave the way for fearless aggression, while the other could prove that defense and precision still rule at the highest level. Drop your prediction in the comments. Like the video if you love tactical matchups, and subscribe.
Ringside, I was sitting there actually with your sister, ringside watching that fight, and it was a terrific performance. Shakur showing that dimension, showing that attitude. showing that competitiveness, showing that dog like people like to show or like to talk about, and they wanted to